I entitled today's segment Uncommon Sense for a reason. Common sense tells us to do a lot of things, and those of us who are pretty wise in what we do day to day, not only in our business but in our personal lives, follow our common sense. At least we hope so. This morning I think there was a lot of nonsense going on. Karen and I were talking this morning about leaving ourselves extra time to get in because it's raining outside. Well, I was a victim of Murphy's Law of Reverse Temporal Proportion. I gave myself 5 extra minutes to get here, and it not only ate up the 5 minutes, but took 10 minutes more on top of it. Works that way, right? Yeah. But common sense will tell you to leave earlier when the weather's like this. So you don't have to rush, you don't have to worry about it, you don't end up having to call Adam and saying, I got in an accident, can you help me please? What I want to talk about this morning is going one step beyond what we do with our normal common sense and applying our uncommon sense into business. Now, I'm not talking about stepping into the paranormal and going in and reaching into that part of your brain that you've never used before and hitting it with a probe and going, wow, I now have prescience into all of my business. I know exactly what my people are going to do. I know what my business is going to do for the next 6 months. I know what my competition is going to do for the next 6 months. What I am talking about is sitting back and taking a look at what drives everything in your business. Because common sense will tell you you need to work at the things that you have in front of you, get them done. I'm very methodical that way. I do one thing at a time. I work it until it's finished, and then I move on to the next. Especially in a mortgage world, it's very, very hard for you to grab 15 different things and then go, oh my gosh, which one would I have? Whose credit was what? But what I'm talking about here is taking a look, taking a step back and taking a look at what's been driving your business. Somebody was talking about where were your leads coming from? The nice surprises are always going to come into your business. You cannot put something on paper that says, I'm going to get a surprise call today that's going to lead to business. But what you can do is say, I've gotten 4 calls in a row from this type of client. I've got to start focusing on that group and try and make sure that I can put myself out there for people who may need the same exact thing. That goes beyond common sense, folks. That's taking a look at where the business is flowing in from, the style of client. Is it word of mouth? Is it somebody that you just closed with that you can then turn into a referral source? Wherever that is coming from, focusing on that, even for a short period of time, just say a month at a time, just do your focus like that and change it so that you have something that you can count on to bring business back to you. That rebound, that boomerang effect of business that goes out and then comes back in is what we're based on. We get referrals from each other, we give, we get. That same piece of business that went out to Gabe may come back a month and a half later and be a sale for Margaret. Or vice versa, she sells a home and Gabe may be able to go in and put in a dehumidification system 6 months later because it's something that they need. That type of rebound, thinking about where it's coming from, planning on using that information to make more referrals for yourself and not only grow your business, but grow the referral base that you can use for everybody else in this room, is using uncommon sense. So go one step further than your normal everyday, hey, I have to work through this, and check and see where that business is coming from. Use it. Any questions? Comments?